Hello. Um, Now I'll be I will demonstrate. I'll demonstrate how to make a distribution table from the data on Excel. So first, let's look at the data. There are 8 columns. You can see them. And from row number 1, there are up to row number 71 and 55. So the first row being the label, there are 71 and 54 individuals. The sample size is 71 and 54. 7154. Okay, so as I said, there are too many observations, so it's not easy to understand what's going on. Before showing you how to make a probability distribution table, I will show you an even more useful, simple tool, just in case if you are not familiar with Excel. So Excel is, of course, important for data analysis and statistics, but even if you do not know anything about data or statistics, even if you do not have a job in data analysis, still you will be expected to be good at Excel. So there is, like, I think learning Excel is more important than learning statistics. So have a look. First, what I'm going to show you here is filter. Sort and filter. If you check filter, then you see additional button here, and it shows the values. For example, if you click here, health insurance is yes or no, and marital status, there are 5 options: divorced, married, never married, separated, widowed. So you can see what kind of outcomes are in each variable. So employment status have 3 options. Education, from, say, the lowest education is 5th grade up to 12th grade. Oh, there is ungraded. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, but there may be someone who has 0 education. Can be an error, but it is as it is. So I don't know what happened. And region, there are 4 regions. And race, there are 4 categories. And birth years, 80 to 84, and gender too. So like this, having a filter helps you a lot. For example, I'm interested only in employed and married man, for example, and say non-black, non-Hispanic. So like this. So by choosing the criteria you would like to have, then simply you have those observations only. So by doing this, you can find the cell you are looking for, or if you just copy and paste this, then you are kind of collapsing the data into specific subset of the data. So it's really useful, but it's simple. I believe it's simple. So if you know what it is, it will be very useful. Again, it is filter, which can be found here. Let's make it back. Okay, and now I would like to make, so now the first step, all I'm going to do here is I'd like to study how many individuals in the data have health insurance. For example, just as an example, I will calculate, I will make a probability distribution table for this variable only, right? Then what you need to do here is click Insert on Insert tab, Pivot Table. Pivot Table is what you do. Click here. So I unselected because I would like to have everything. So usually it's okay. The table range includes everything on this page. So okay. Then you have a new page. And here I'm interested in health insurance coverage. So, and rows, depending on the value of health insurance coverage, the rows are defined by the outcome of this variable. And then the problem here is there is nothing. It does not show any outcome, any meaningful information. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this to values. Then the default is count of health insurance coverage. So what you see here is, so this is the frequency distribution table defined by only for one variable, health insurance. So there out of 7,154 individuals, 2,410 individuals do not have health insurance, but the other 4,744 individuals do have health insurance. This is a frequency distribution table, and it summarizes, the table summarizes the data, one variable, for one variable. Then if you want a probability, how can I change it to the probability? You can do it by hand, like you can just calculate like this, but I don't recommend that. I will show you a better way. Is come here, I'll change the value option, value field setting. So I'll change the setting by changing the show value as percentage. So on the second tab of this setting, show values as percentage of grand total. It is probability. This is probability. Then now you get probabilities. So it's a probability distribution table. Now you have to change it to probability of coverage. So 33%, about 33% of the observation individuals don't have health insurance. That is how we interpret the outcome, the table. And now, okay, so it is easy. You can change the data to whatever you like. Say let's change region. If you click region, then it came to here. Then it calculates the probability distribution table this way. And if you move it to here, then it makes a table, and the rows are defined by the values of this variable, and the columns are defined by the value of this variable. So there are two values for health insurance, 4 values for region, and the entries are probabilities, same. So very easy to make a probability distribution table. And if you change, then it will make 4 by 2, previously 2 by 4. So pivot table is really useful, and you can make a chart out of this. So if you want to make a chart, let me go back. You can make chart out of this, like for example, I will unselect it. So then out of this, you can make chart like this. So you can edit the options, and you can change the look. So that's up to you. It's easy and pretty simple, and it's a very powerful function, as you can see, and it's very useful. And like later in your job, you will be doing this. So get used to it. Okay. By the way, it's not related to the exam or the assignment. In the assignment, you don't need to know how to use Excel. It's more about practical purpose, not to test you and to teach you. So you don't, if you are not interested and if you believe that you are not going to use Excel again in your life, you don't need to know this. Don't worry too much about memorizing the functions, but just make yourself familiar. And by the way, and doing the assignment, it's up to you. You may use Excel or calculator. There is so knowing these kind of functions will help you a lot doing the assignment. So in doing the homework, you may use Excel if you are good at Excel. If it's too simple, you don't need to. But if you need it, if you want, you may use any tool that you can use. Okay, I'm going to go back to the slide in the next video. I hope it helps, and let me know if you need more tips, or I'm not an expert in Excel, but I'm just giving you very basic tips and names of the functions so that you can use it later when you need to. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.